G'day everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we'll be just filleting this yellow belly. I caught this the other day. It's around about 40 centimeters, nice fat yellow belly. I'm going to take 2 fillets off this one with a knife, and I'm just going to show you through. Very nice yellow belly, this one. Beautiful eating. I'm going to fillet this one, so I'll get into that. Alright, so first off you want to start down here where the meat starts to go into the body from the top of the head. So you want to start off by putting a little prick in there and just do a little shove there and a little cut so that it starts off your fillet there. Make sure you're hard up against the backbone so you get all the meat. You want to keep following that around right up through the, jab that in there, through there, along the backbone, like that. You want to poke here again and start another cut down, so it's like here. Make sure you have a sharp knife. This knife isn't very sharp, but it'll do. And you want to make a little notch so it goes a line there and a line around there. So that's cut there. And then you want to keep cutting this around the head of the yellow belly. And you can see the fin here. Pull that fin up and cut that. And bring that right around past there and just cut that down to there. Right, once that's done, what you want to do is start at this notch again. Cut it down, cut this so it's down to the frame of the fish, and you just start by pulling that off there and going along the fish and just follow that knife like this along the back of that fish there. Make sure you try and get the most out of your fish. Cut all that off there. Now there's going to be here, you'll find it'll stop from here, it'll go to a big bump here. That's where the rib cavity is, where all the stomach is for the fish, and you want to go up and over that, and then you'll go back to the normal thing again. Just make sure you cut this pretty good here, and you can always go back and get these chunks here. That good chunk of meat there, I'll go get back and get that. And you want to go right here along the fish, keep cutting that along there until you get to about where the meat stops, so about roughly here on the yellow belly, right at the back of the tail. So you keep cutting that. Once you get to there, you stop. Don't cut all the way. Now I'll show you why you don't do that. So you get a bit of paper towel there, and you put that back like that. And what you do is you cut a little slot there, like that, to the skin of the fish, and then you cut and cut along the fish, and you'll see there, that's the skin, and you're cutting the meat. And what it is, when you leave the skin on the yellow belly, you got that, instead of slipping around, you got that, and it's there holding it for you. And all you have to do is just cut that meat off the skin. And once that's done, then we start on the other side. Now with this side, I'm going to do something different. This is probably the more better way to do it. So what I did here, like I started, do it, cut it all the way along the back, and once you get to here, there's the anal there, and what you do, you grab the knife and you shove it through and cut like that. So there's like a gap there, in there, it's all the way through, and you want to just follow that way, all the way down here, cut all that off, and then you just pull that back, and that's how you do it. But you want to make sure you get all that meat on there. So I just did that side, and it's much better than the other side. I've got a massive chunk of meat there, all of it. Alright, there, just cut that off there. But that's one fillet off that side. Very, very big amount of meat. And this fish is only 40 centimeters, and still a very good amount of meat. Put that over there. I'll wash that, clean this up. Just all these little bits you can go over and get. Very healthy fish, this one. Very fat. And also, with this, after you've filleted it, you can cut these. These are called the wings. So in here, there's a lot of meat. And what you do, you can cut that out of the fish carcass and just cut them fins off too, and put that in the frying pan, and that is really yummy too. But other than that, the fillets are probably the best part of the animal. You can wrap these up in foil, put them in the oven, cook them whole with a bit of lemon and spices and stuff like that. But I usually like to do this. It's an easy way, and there's no bones through the meat. But I'll wash this meat. I'll most likely crumb this, but you can cook this in many different ways, fish fillets. But there, if you catch a fish out of the river, it's legal size, and come home, do this technique and fillet it, and it is beautiful, absolutely yummy. And you can do this on many other fish. This skill, nearly all fish you can do it on. And I'll reuse this carcass as well. I will put this in a yabby net most likely. But other than that, like and subscribe. Have a look, check out all my other videos. Put a comment, things that you'll want to know, any videos you want me to do in the future. I'll happy to comment back. Thanks for watching.